Military spending reaches 2.2% of global GDP and oil prices slip further. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farah. Europe's military spending grew at a record pace in 2022 as it spent 13% more on its armies than in 2021. The rise in Europe's military spending helped global military expenditures reach an eighth straight record at $2.24 trillion, or 2.2% of the world's GDP. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute says the figure is driven by the war in Ukraine as well as the unresolved and worsening tensions in East Asia between the U.S. and China. Oil prices slipped today as concerns about rising interest rates, the global economy, and the outlook for fuel demand outweigh the prospect of tighter supplies after OPEC Plus cuts. Brent crude is in the low $81 range and West Texas is at $77. Both contracts fell more than 5% last week, their first weekly drop in 5 weeks. Analysts say weak U.S. economic data and disappointing corporate earnings from the tech sector sparked growth concerns in the U.S. and risk aversion among investors. China has approved a major surge in coal power so far this year, prioritizing energy supply over its pledge to reduce emissions from fossil fuels. Greenpeace says most of the new coal projects approved in Q1 this year were in provinces that suffered punishing power shortages due to record heat waves in the last 2 years. The jump in approvals for coal-fired power plants, however, has fueled concerns that China will backtrack on its goals to become carbon neutral by 2060. Twitter's blue ticks were reinstated on some media, celebrity, and other high-profile accounts over the weekend. Once a free sign of authenticity and fame, blue ticks must now be bought by subscribers for $8 a month. Only a 5% of blue ticked users subscribed. Then, over the weekend, a number of celebrities regained their blue ticks, seemingly without action on their part, including Stephen King, LeBron James, and Donald Trump. Musk tweeted that he was paying for a few personally. And the thunderous power of SpaceX's first test flight of Starship, which is the biggest and most powerful rocket ever built, inflicted serious damage on its Texas launch site. It caused flying chunks of concrete, twisted metal sheets, and craters blasted deep into the ground. Repairing the damage from Thursday's unmanned test flight is expected to take months. Photos of the launch site show the rocket mount, which supports Starship before liftoff, damaged but still intact. Beneath it, however, lies a huge crater. I'm Ramia Farah. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.